2 mana extra arms and bananas and test subject. This deck is a crazy one.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Welcome to my latest Decksperiment with yet another crazy deck idea here we're trying to make work. As you'll see with this deck, it is a tempo buff priest, centered around the idea of the buffed value from extra arms going down to 2 mana, meaning that if you open up with a strong 1-drop and you can follow it up with extra arms on 2, you might just be able to curve out really nicely and overwhelm your opponent. Particularly in this deck, we've bundled in some test subject side synergies for this, because test subject seems really cool with extra arms. Test subject on 1, extra arms on 2, so you'll see some death rattle support stuff. You'll see additional buffs. You'll see some kind of token generators with all the cheap spells, things like Sand Drudge and Violet Teacher to support your Banana Buffoons and your Power Word Shields. All of that fun, and even some Xeric package at the end to really lean into the buff death rattle style of play. So pretty crazy looking list that I think makes probably more sense in theory than in practice. That said, though, before we jump into any games, let's go ahead and see how this deck was formulated, how we landed on this list by jumping into the deck creation process right now. So we have extra arms, new card, and we have, of course, Northshire Cleric as an insane 1-drop. And test subject now becomes a really intriguing 1-drop with extra arms, right? Because you play your test subject on 1. If it lives, you can extra arm it for just a ridiculous, crazy, like, buff package. Now, I don't know if we want to go, like, a full buff package here, if we're doing, like, inner fires and stuff. That's unclear as of yet, if that's going to be worth it or not. But, I mean, it's certainly a possibility, because really cool buff cards here. So, we could also do, like, Sand Dredges for kind of a tempo style of stuff. We could also do like Violet Teachers if we wanted. I don't know if that's really the right bet. We could also go for more of a kind of buff deck beyond this, like trying to play high health things and using our Divine Spirit Inner Fire. I feel like I want a little more like raw tempo though. Like I think I actually kind of just want like early game minions, you know. I don't think I want this to be like a Divine Spirit deck specifically. Maybe it exists in the deck. But in other words, like, do we just run Crystallizers, right, to hit the really powerful extra arms? Those are the sorts of things I'm considering. Or maybe just like a wide board token deck with like mechs. What if we just ran a mech deck, right? Would that work? What are your opinions on Hook Tusk Rogue? I liked it when we played it pre-buff. I don't know what's going to happen after all the buffs have hit. Like, it may change the math a lot. But I sure didn't hate it when we went there. What do you guys think? What's the best way to take this? Is it just a zoo style deck? Because I think card draw is always a challenge there. We have the Northshire Cleric, but is there enough card draw beyond that? Like Power Word Shield and Northshire are going to run out of gas pretty quick a lot of times. Do you go for like Evil Conscriptor and Shadowy Figure, you know? Oh my god, Shadowy Figure, honestly, with test subject that's buffed, is busted. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Dead Ringers, I mean, yeah, Loot Hoarders and Dead Ringers are fine. I think if we're going to do this, though, we probably have to move away from Divine Spirit Inner Fire, right? And we want to play just stat buffs, but are there enough? Not really. Not really. Surrender to Madness, I guess, but that's... Nah, I don't know if I like that. That makes me really nervous. Thinking more like, what if we went like Vivid Nightmares, just to get like a lot of test subjects and stuff. Maybe we just run like Topsy Turvy instead of Inner Fire, because it has more like utility value. This is such a crazy list right now. I'm 20 cards deep and I don't have anything above 3 mana. I don't know if that could ever be right. That seems pretty iffy. Yeah, I don't know about this right now. This is pretty spooky. What do you guys think? I like cards like Imp Master almost like this. Recurring Villain and Banana Buffoon. I do like the idea of Banana Buffoon. That's a neat idea. I don't know if I like the Recurring Villain so much. That seems a little more challenging. Card buffs are out. Yeah, exactly. Yes. We have the 2 mana extra arms here. I don't think I want to go for like a Silence Priest route because we have too many things that we're buffing. Well, not that, that's for sure. Too many things were buffing. Um, what was I intrigued about? What did I look at and was like, oh, interesting. I forgot already. What was it? I had a card I was looking at and I was like, oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, Imp Master is kind of cool. Because Northshire Cleric, right? Like high health, which is good. Northshire Cleric, which is good. Wide board, which is good for this list. Certainly, if we're gonna do like the Sandroid route, we could also go Violet Teachers. There's nothing wrong with that. Snip Snap's not even that bad, but probably not really designed for this deck. I do need certainly some kind of mid to late game stuff here. Defender of Argus is always cool. Cult Master is intriguing. Questing Auctioneer Nomi Grey Forest. I don't want to go for a Nomi deck. Add a Wisp. That seems like it's not going to go far enough. I feel like I need more cards for that. Man. I feel like I need more cards for that. I'd almost go like Explodinator. Like just wide board cards are really good for me, right? Buffs are kind of cool too. Just thinking. Like, what about a Violet Spell Sword? I think we have too many. That's often going to be like a 3/6, which is just not. You don't want a 4-mana 3/6, right? I think I'd rather have the Violet Teacher. The challenge right now is we have all these ways to like summon minions, but I don't really have a follow-up, right? There's no Bloodlust, there's no Savage Roar, there's no way for me to like really do anything with these. I don't have the punish right now. There's no way for me to take these and like win the game with them, right? Priest doesn't have that. What if we did like Power Word Replicate for our test subjects too? And like just Violet Teachers and stuff. I feel like right now the problem we're gonna run into is not enough card draw, number one. Number two, maybe not enough one drops.
Boys, make
Number
some
three,
room by the hearth, won't ya?
not enough minions. Weird balance between minions and put Zarek in the deck. Man, he's so bad though. I do like the idea of getting like some value out of the deck, like long-term infinite value, because that might be one way we win. You know, maybe not infinite value, but just like a lot of test subjects, a lot of buffs, just cycling through that. That does seem pretty enticing. I feel like we need one drops though, because the half the point, right, is cool one drops into extra arms. So what other one drops can we run? Maybe like Argent Squire to get a Divine Shield, 3/3. Light Warden is always intriguing in Priest, I guess, because it can get big, but I don't really have the big plays for it, you know? Serenite Taskmaster is always intriguing because it's just likely to live. Swamp Dragon Egg is honestly like kind of a cool idea, just because it's like the whole point's to hit extra arms, and this is the kind of thing that's going to live, you know? And it's like also just adds some value to my deck, which is not bad either. It seems like kind of sneaky, but I almost wonder if it's like worth it. I almost wonder if it's worth it. Is this the weirdest idea you've ever seen? Because we also could topsy-turvy it in an emergency, and it just adds some value, right? Like just a little bit of value. Could go a really long way. And then I think I need a 4-drop. Of some kind. Like maybe Vargoth is good just because we have so many buffs and stuff. Like just any Vargoth buff. Well, I mean some of them are risky because they're not friendly minions, I guess. Some are though, like Vivid Nightmare. Vivid Nightmare Vargoth is kind of cool. Yeah, it's actually insane. Yeah, Vivid Nightmare Vargoth is like a really cool play. So is Power Word Replicate. So, because they're both friendly minions specifically. So yeah, I like Vargoth a lot. I like Vargoth a lot. Why no Surrender to Madness? I just don't really think the card is very good. I think it's just a bad card, really. Okay, let's see. Man, I don't know. Tempo buff Priest. I don't really know if Extra Arms is good enough to carry like an entire archetype here. I'd be curious to see how other people play it. And see what other lists pop up. Because I don't really think this one's going to work very well, to be frank. Arena Fanatic. I'd be okay with the challenge is it's not the spell buff specifically is what works really well with Test Subject and Xerix and all these cards that we have. So that's a minion buff. It's not a spell buff, so it doesn't do as many fun things as the other options. Plus, the idea for us is to get the minions on board early, and those are not going to get on board early. They're going to have to be played later. So there's a couple challenges. I just went up against your Pogo Hopper Rogue deck from Out of Cards. I was Muerte Priest. You didn't do so hot. I'm not surprised, man. We didn't do so hot either. That was a theory crafted list, and it clearly still needs some refinement. It's not close yet. It was a fun idea, and it was really fun to play. Just, it's not there yet. Let's just put it that way. It's still a ways off. Still a little ways off. Okay, do we play this just for tempo? As a 2-2? I don't know. If all our hands look like this, guys, we're screwed. This hand is terrible. How is my man Snippy Boy? Hey man, how's Snippy Boy? Pretty good so far, man. It's, particularly in, I think particularly in Token Druid, he was insane. Mech Token Druid is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Awkward silence. Really? I'm like the one streamer who talks, and I don't say something for 10 seconds, and it's awkward, eh? That's where we're at in the world. I watch other streamers sometimes, and it's like, man, they haven't said anything for like a minute. What are they doing? Like, always talking. Have you looked into Demon Lock with a 1-mana Spirit Bomb? No. I think 1-mana Spirit Bomb is a very playable card, but I have not looked specifically into a Demon Lock with it. That's not been a thing yet. Nope. Sounds fun, though. I don't know, man. Banana ×2, just trade over. Seems kind of weird. Banana ×2 Divine Spirit is sort of cool too, I guess. Seems really early though. I do like it though, because it's pretty likely to survive. Northshire Cleric means I can heal. That's pretty good. Wonder if I'm doing Vivid Nightmares if I should have tossed in Circle of Healings. Because Vivid Nightmare Circle of Healing is a really good combo. Silence? Come on. How am I supposed to play around that garbage? Come on, man. Like, what? He had a silence. Like, what? Can Spirit Bomb target face? No, just minions. It's not Bomb Toss, sadly. Regis, is your mech paladin good enough to climb to legend with? Probably, but we don't really know. The meta has changed now. It could shift around and could be terrible. Definitely pre-buff mech paladin was solid enough. It wasn't your best bet, but you could hit legend pre-buff meta. But now that the meta's changed, I mean, we don't really know. There could be some crazy new deck that pops up that's the perfect counter to it, right? I just don't know yet. But maybe, sort of, probably, close to at least, but just hang tight, I think, is the answer, really. Just hang tight. Hang tight. Are you playing Buff Priest? We are, yeah. I'm sorry that there's no deck list for you, man. It's just not working right now. My apologies, dude. Okay. I think I'm going to Vivid Nightmare the Northshire Cleric to draw some cards here. There's a lot of logic into Vivid Nightmaring that as well, right? Because it's a 5-1 at that point, but I just need to draw cards. I'm out of cards. I should have killed the shark, shouldn't I? I can't kill the shark. Cool. Perfect. That's not what I expected, but I'll take it. Okay. Well, we do have some tempo, but I mean, beyond that, we're in a tight spot. This guy has honestly hit the nuts off his thief cards. Deadly Arsenal was sick there, and the silence earlier basically stole my whole game plan. Like, that silence was just perfect. 0 mana was perfect. It was the exact answer he needed. Like, that was a sick play from him. Alright. God knows if this is ever gonna work, but I mean, we do have 3 dragons theoretically if this all gets resolved, and the shadowy figure is also gonna hit it too. So, I mean, this is a bit of a reload. Oh my God! This guy is too good. How does he keep hitting the perfect transform and silence effects? And that deadly arsenal is just insane. Totally insane. How does this work? This doesn't ever summon me a second one, right? Like, I don't get 2 1/1s, right? I get 1 1/1. Yeah, okay. Still worth, but I am out of cards again. Cool. I mean, honestly, silence and polymorph.
I hope you like my
This guy is a god. He's just a god. Should have played around it. I know, right? I know. Hey, Duchess, how's it going? Yeah, lackeys aren't working in Arena, apparently. It's so weird. Best deck you played so far today, definitely Mech Druid, Token Druid. Not even close. Snip Snap is insane in it. It's just a really good list. It's already a good deck, and it just got better, basically. So, no question in my mind.
Do as you say.
I am going to lose, and it's so much fun. We didn't ever hit a test subject, which was one of the ways I was really hoping to keep my hand full of resources, right? Because right now I just don't get any extra resources. Right, I basically needed the test subject to keep the buffs flowing, keep my hand full of stuff. That's interesting, Raktos. What an interesting story there. What an interesting story. Niblet, thanks to the 4 viewer hosts. Appreciate it, Niblet. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot that event's going on today. Crap, I'm like streaming over that event. I feel like a bit of a jerk. There's like Crip and Toast and some random people are streaming that Hearthstone event. That's cool. They're doing like building decks with like the new packs and new cards and stuff, I think. Not new packs, but new cards. Where's the dude from League of Legends? I thought he was supposed to be doing it too. Maybe he's just on Crip's channel? I don't know. Oh, interesting. Now that is actually pretty intriguing. I don't think it's a win condition, but you know what? It's pretty cool. Oh, my dad. Did I? Maybe. We don't really know. We don't really know, right? Probably 13. No, he doesn't have a lot of board space, so he'd have to trade in to do something cool. I don't think we're ever gonna die. I don't really want to Nozari because my opponent's at 15, but I'm not winning the game otherwise. I should have theoretically considered buffing these, but I'm gonna be able to kill the test subject, so at some level I'm gonna get those extra arms back again and then play them on these and then trade it in. So, we're okay. I need like a Holy Nova right now, which I don't have. I don't run one, so it's very unlikely to occur. But that's what I need to win. Find me that Holy Nova. Could be dead here. This is 6 damage if he has another one of these. Leaves him 2 offs like Eviscerate. Backstab, Shadow Step one of these or something. He's looking for a Shadow Step. Or an Eviscerate. Or I think that might be it. How's he not going to get it in 2 tries? Like, it's going to happen. It's got to get something. Just get Deathwing. That's a good idea. Yeah, get Deathwing. Nozari, Deathwing. Like, that's... He's putting me to 1, and then I'm going to play Nozari. This is the funniest thing I have ever seen. This is fantastic news. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine, right? Can Topsy-Turvy the Shark.
It is not yet your turn.
Like, I'm still gonna lose, but he just did all that work. Oh, yeah, let's still lose it, but that is super funny. So this has, basically 3 buffs in it, right? Because I get the first one back twice. I get the first one back, which has 2 bundled into it, and then I get the second one back once. So that's 3 buffs in this. I don't really think that's enough to do anything. I mean, it's enough to kill the 8-2, I guess. Yeah, he's trading, so yeah, I mean, why not? Like, oh, he's giving me dragons too? Oh, he's gonna clear off, so yeah. Never mind, I can't trade. I take it back. No rush, unless I get the, well, there's no rush ones, right? Oh my god, Ysera though, that's kind of cool. Come on. No, that's not, come on. That's like such a weird, I said, Ysera, that's pretty cool, huh? And then he just summoned 2 Yseras. Like, that's shady, dude. Like, how did that happen? This game's broken. This game's broken, man. I'm just dead, right? There's no... I may actually be dead. I don't really do the math. I'm pretty sure I am. 8, 13, 16... Or excuse me, 16, 21, 24... 28. I'm actually 29 based on the board right now. So if I had gotten like a Ysera Awakens or something, maybe there was a way to stabilize, but I don't think so. No Deathwing, yeah, I know. Sad. Sad. I thought the second copy costed 3 for some reason. No, they confirmed it was also going to be reduced, which is pretty insane. That would have been one way to like kind of pseudo buff it and still keep it maybe a little balanced, but no, they went ahead and did both parts. Oh, lethal Leroy, cool. Wait, didn't he? That came from the left side of his hand. Did he miss the Leroy Lethal previously when he played that Ethereal? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, well that game sucked. Like, we were actually in a really good spot until the dude hit Silence and Polymorph off of his random generations. Like, come on. I mean, the Polymorph was a decision that he knew he was playing into. Like, he knew I was a buff deck. So the Polymorph, logical, but the Silence was just random. Totally random luck. Pretty lucky for him. Deathwing ended up winning the game. I don't even think a Deathwing would have won us the game, to be honest. I think he probably would have had somebody to deal with it. Sap or something, or just a removal card of some sort, and we would have been in the same spot, right? I don't think Leroy gets us out of that mess. Or, I mean, Deathwing gets us out of that mess.
Anduin versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
The light.
Not bad. By the way, guys, I gotta go pretty soon, man. I'm gonna only do like 10 more minutes. I didn't realize it was getting so late. I wanted to stream extras today, which we have. We're going on the 4-hour mark, but I gotta pee my pants soon. I gotta go get some food. I'm really hungry, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Though we'll play some more new decks. I wanted to play through all my decks today, and then also wanted to try a new one, which this is the new one. So probably just this last game here, and then I'm gonna head out. Leaving. I know it's sad. I know, dude. I know. The update is live, who cares? Yeah, dude, it's super live, and it's super fun so far. This is pretty risky, but I have the Violet Teachers too, so even if this doesn't work and I don't hit like a cool Power Word Shield turn, or maybe even like a Vivid Nightmare Power Word Shield turn, because that creates a lot of taunts to get in the way. Z-Step Taunt. I still can't believe Sandrudge hasn't been good, given Violet Teachers has been such a good card. I think the problem is Priest just doesn't have the reward for it. Mark Shot, it looks like. That's okay. Like I said, we have Violet Teachers, so this one might stick instead, and we frankly have 2 of them, so it's like even more likely to stick. That's good too. Okay. I would have preferred the Sandrudge because of the taunts, I guess, but this is fine. When you're on mobile and it ain't live, sorry, dude, it's tough, man. It's really tough. So, oh, man, you got the deadly shot off the mark shot. Ugh. This guy's a god. Well, this is definitely going to stick, right? I need to draw cards, so I prefer this over the Violet Teacher. The 1/1s don't have a lot of value into the 1/3 at the moment. I don't care if it hits that, that's fine. I just need to draw the card. Okay, yeah, that's not bad, actually. If I could get some extra arms and then do a test subject, Power Word Shield, extra arms, Vivid Nightmare, that would be busted. Or actually just Shadow Figure Swine too. So certainly extra arms right now is my best play. Vivid Nightmare is really good on this as well right now. Yeah, I think we'll just... If I play another minion, the problem is the Vivid Nightmare might hit a different minion, so I can't really do that. I think we just make this play, right? I do lose the Vivid Nightmare on the test subject, but I get so many Vargoths. I get so many Vargoths. Like, he has to figure out these Vargoths. This is pretty cool, honestly. This is pretty cool. When is it live for mobile? I don't know, dude. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba, ba. Okay, it's a pretty good answer. Leok, no way. Oh, it's a good 2 though. He can clear here, I'm sure. He might decide to go face, but that would be a huge mistake, I think. So, boom, boom. Actually, I think one of these is gonna live, right? Yeah, he doesn't have 8, so it's pretty cool. How do I utilize that value, though? I don't really have a way to utilize that right now. Test subject again, really? Ugh. Yeah, not a great option of stuff to do here.
Is this real?
I mean, this is just not a good turn. This is not a good turn. I gotta hit this. We're gonna get another powered shield. Hopefully hits one of my dudes. Test subject in particular would be cool. Why do we keep Stop buffing the scale hide! Like, Margoth, dude, what are you doing? You've given that thing 4 health, Margoth. Stop it, dude. Stop it. Alright. Yeah, clearly he needs to kill the Vargoth. He's gonna be worried about that. But these test subjects are pretty intriguing already. I mean, just a powered shield alone is really valuable to me just because I need cards. And I have sand dredges too. I don't know if he'll want to kill these though. He may leave these, which means the extra arms get better as well. We could be dead. I mean, I don't think so though. It's just not a lot of damage. We're still at 19. What's the Wink Edition? Just big dudes. Big buff boys. Big boards of boys that are buffed, and that's it. that's the Wink Edition. Big buff boys. Alright, so we can double here, trade. I need to kill this too, though. Divine Spirit is pretty crazy, but I don't have a... I guess I actually need to buff here and then get a... I need to get some more buffs. Right? So I have a power word shield now. Yeah, this works out. So I want to spend 5 mana. Okay, that's fine. Oh shoot, I should have done this first, sorry. Okay. Alright, a test subject has a lot of stuff in it. I actually don't want it to die because I'm going to burn all of that at the moment, but it's okay. I mean, I can make it very large. If I get a topsy-turvy, we could maybe kill him soon. I can get to 20 right now, or 24 actually, I think. Pretty easily with a topsy-turvy. Alright. This deck's a really cool idea, man. I don't think we found the right list right here, but this is a very cool idea. He's looking for damage, of course. Why wouldn't you? Oh god. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not good. I kind of have to hit lethal here, I think. Oh, we're gonna be so close. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna get there though. Oh my god, we're so close, dude. Oh, was there any cool play where I could have, like, no, because I only have one topsy-turvy. Oh my god! If I'd drawn this first, we could have drawn an extra card, maybe. Oh, that hurts, dude. That hurts. This deck idea, though, man, we clearly don't have the right list, but there is some cool stuff going on here. And there you go. That was the Tempo Priest here. A lot of buffs, but not a lot of wins, unfortunately. I just don't think the cards are there yet. Like, yeah, Swamp Dragon Egg is a cool idea. It's not good enough. I don't feel like Shadowy Figure was all that good. It just felt like a little too disparate. Like, yeah, all of these little packages go nicely together, but when you put them all... or excuse me, they all kind of feel good independently, but when you put them all together, they just don't really seem to sing. Like, things aren't lining up. You're getting cool things that work together in one hand, and then their partners in a different hand, and it's just nothing is ever working like it should. So I don't know, man. Maybe we just got some bad draws. Maybe we need to play more games. Maybe there's a few cards here that can fix that consistency issue. But for now, it didn't feel that great. That said, if you guys have any thoughts, comments on improving this one, of course, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, game on.